It's a hockey stream on episode 332 of the VIG Lounge, where the Vegas Golden Knights travel to the west coast of Canada to take on the Vancouver Canucks in Game 3 of the second round series. Game 2 was relatively close until the third period, and the Canucks certainly made a game of it. Though Vegas had to overcome two one-goal deficits, they were able to do that and then pour it on in the third to get the win. But will Vancouver take what they learned from Game 2 and apply it in front of their home fans here at Rogers Place? Or will the Golden Knights go up 3-0 because they always say you're not in trouble until you lose at home? And maybe they will. We'll have to find out. But before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right into Game 3 in Round 2, Golden Knights and Canucks. And already starting a Go Canucks Go chant before the drop of the puck. And the number 9s in the dot. Jack Eichel comes away with it for Vegas. Stone brings the puck in. Then it gets knocked away. Eichel collects it. And now Tyler Myers has it to Brock Besser, who gets knocked out. Puck's carried in now by Noah Hannafin. Hannafin fires one and he puts it wide. Pedersen. Pass across and it's in, but I don't think it's going to count as the Canucks crash the crease. But that looks like goal interference. We'll have to wait. I'll have to wait on the verdict for that. No, it's actually, yeah, it's still no goal on the board. And we have a draw in the neutral zone. Canucks certainly trying hard to get the first goal of the game. They were able to do that in Game 2. And then get another go-ahead goal after Vegas tied it. And the Golden Knights are still looking for their first shot as Pavel Dorofeev hits the deck. Golden Knights ice it, and we have the draw that was won by Vancouver, but then off the stick of Dorofeev and brought back in. Trying to feed it across, and it looks like there's going to be a penalty. Or is that, no, I think that's just simply the puck going out of play. Bertle wins the offensive zone draw. Back to Theodore. Oh, what a chance denied by the pad of Demko. One-time pass to the net, and that goes off of Theodore, or excuse me, goes off of Demko, rather, who does manage to get a piece of it. Hip check by McNabb. He got a little bit of it, but probably not as much as he wanted. Back now, Hughes to DeBrusk. With a shot in front, blocked. And Hill made another good save. Tyler Myers knocks the puck off the stick of Brandon Saad, and Hughes looks to carry out for Vancouver. Teddy Bluger got a cup of coffee with the Golden Knights. Won a Stanley Cup. Carried in now by Ivan Barbashev. He lost the puck. Now on the stick of Jack Eichel. Eichel turns and shoots. That's turned aside by Thatcher Demko. Bluger knocked down. Pass picked off by Sprong. Dumped in by Bluger. Carried in now by Jack Eichel. Then across. Drive, score! William Karlsson on the rush! Wild Bill makes it 1-0 Golden Knights! Only his second goal in the playoffs, but could not be at a better time. Victor Olofsson does a little flyby, and then William Karlsson finishes it off with that screen provided by Olofsson. And it is 1-0 VGK. Oh man, almost a glorious opportunity there for the Canucks to get it right back, but it is not to be on this at this juncture. Puck carried in now by Olofsson. Does a little bit of a toe drag, tries to put it in, but it did not go, and Demko smothers it at the side of the crease. 8:15 to go here in period one. Golden Knights doubling up the Canucks in shots, 6-3. As we see Noah Hannafin hit the deck. Shot by Pietrangelo. Which is stopped by Demko. Brock Besser looks to bring it in for the Canucks. Shot at the side of the net. Not stopped. Carried in now by Brett Howden. Howden shakes and bakes, and he could not get it to go. Past Demko. Shot again by Waugh, as this fourth line has had a couple of glorious opportunities. One-timer by McNabb, denied by Demko. Carried in now by Nick Waugh. Waugh with a little turn and shot, and that's turned aside again by Demko. Battle for it behind the net. Comes out to the Golden Knights. Out to Theodore at the blue line. Off the pad of Demko. Now Braden McNabb knocks the puck away with a hip check. Collected up the left wing boards by Theodore to his partner McNabb, who will gain the red line and send it all the way in. Picked up now by Dorofeev, who then uses it. Quinn Hughes. Picked off by Brandon Saad and carried back in for Vegas. Saad looking for a lane, and that goes off the pad of Demko. Saad bumping for it a little bit. And that's an offside with 1:13 to go in period one. Cut across now to Stone. Stone a drive off of Demko to the boards. Collected now by Barbashev. As we had a little bit of a Go Knights Go chant here at Rogers Place. Oh my goodness, what a save by Demko. Flat on his back. Not sure if he has the puck, but don't worry, son, you got it. My word, what a save. Mark Stone has his head down. 4.1 seconds to go as the Canucks win a draw in their own zone. One nothing Vegas after one period of play. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on to the middle frame. Shots 14-3. That's on the side of the Golden Knights. 13-10 also goes to Vegas in the hit department. Face-offs 5-3. That's Vancouver's strong suit this time. No penalties to speak of thus far, even though I thought there was one. That must have just been, again, either an offside or the puck going out of play. But can the Golden Knights extend their lead, or will Vancouver be able to tie it going into the middle period? We'll have to find out. So, without any further ado, we've got ourselves 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's see what happens in period number 2. Eichel wins the opening draw of the second frame as well as he did in the first. Carried in by Stone. Stone's been jostled. He's got the puck on his backhand. And Demko turns it away. Battle for it. Eichel comes away with it, gets it to Stone. Stone Eichel trying in Michigan, but he could not get it to go. Up the middle now to Barbashev. Crisscrosses with Stone. Drifts into the right wing circle, gets a shot away, and it's blocked before it could get there. Pietrangelo settles it down, flings it on net. And it is held by Thatcher Demko. A little over 3 minutes gone here in the second period. Vegas looking to extend their 1-goal lead. Draw won by Vancouver, again in their own zone. They look to get it out. Puck knocked away. Brought in by Brandon Saad. Tries to dump it in. It actually does count as a shot on goal. Oh my! Another save by Demko with traffic in front. And he'll hang on once again. A little under 5 minutes off the clock now. Another win off the draw by Vancouver. And we have the Go Canucks Go chant here at here at Rogers Place. Wow, I was going back in time there with the GM place, actually, my bad. Guess that's what happens when a company goes bankrupt. They lose their sponsorship of an NHL arena. Draw one in their own zone this time by the Golden Knights. Puck carried in by Dorofeev. He'll get over the blue line and send it in. Up now, drifting. No, he tried to get it by to Dorofeev, but the Vancouver defense said they had other plans. Now a nice little wind-up for Hanifin. Gets it to the newly re-signed Riley Smith, who does a flyby and could not get it to go. Gets his own rebound off the pad of Demko, and he will cover up. 12:21 to go here at the middle frame as Vegas looks to apply the pressure and add to their 1-goal lead as we see former Canuck JT Miller take a spill, courtesy of Alex Pietrangelo. Draw one by the goal scorer. Rebound! Off the one draw by Carlson, and the shot. Oh, that puck deflects. McNabb sneaks in. Tries to get a shot away. It's blocked. Recollected by Victor Olofsson. Olofsson looking to battle for it. It's another hit by McNabb. He will certainly do a lot of that. Theodore with a nice pass, tried to get it to his partner McNabb. He might still get there, and he does. A little more delayed. Nice one-time shot. Or, excuse me, snapshot. Because it was not a one-timer. There was a bit of a delay on that pass. I'll blame that on the tiredness as I'm moving in the next couple of days. So I've been doing a lot of work and having maybe a bit of a disrupted sleep. So I apologize if I'm not at my best, but I do enjoy getting the streaming content in there. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Mark Stone carries in. Flung one off of Demko. Crossed out of Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo drive score! Put a little Petro in your tank, and the Golden Knights lead it now 2-0. Feels like one Demko should have had. It basically leaked through him. I mean, there was some traffic in front. He thought he had it. Then it went in off his pants and into the net. And this coach, whomever he is, now has his arms folded, is deja vu, or he appears to be experiencing deja vu. Easy for me to say. As we take a look at the hit tracker, Brock Besser, 6:01 to go in the second. As the Golden Knights now have a little bit of insurance. Knocked down by Noah Hannafin. Saad has it, gains the red line and sends it in. Collected, popped out in front, shot by Hurdle, denied. Hurdle has it again, goes for a little wraparound. Rebound off of Saad. Now the Canucks could not get it to go. Oh, they got the puck back though. And that deflects off the stick. Brandon Saad, partial break, save made by Demko. Out to the blue line, Saad with a shot, that's turned aside again. Saad, out now to McNabb, one-time blast, right into the feet of Suter. McNabb, with a bit of a bump, and now Brandon Saad. Huge hit. That shot's blocked. Carried in now by McNabb. Drive, save, rebound! They could not get the shot away as Vancouver got in front of it. And the Golden Knights were looking for more, but they're going to have to settle for a 2-0 lead going into period 3. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats, shall we? Golden Knights heavily outshooting the Canucks 30-4. Hits are a bit closer, but still in Vegas' favor, 26-19. Face-off slight edge to Vancouver, 8-6. No penalties to speak of. Will that change in the third? Let's find out. Vancouver's got some work to do. Will they be able to come back, or will Vegas put the Canucks on the brink? There's only one way to find out. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's see what happens in period number 3 in round 2, game 3, Golden Knights and Canucks. Battle for it. Up the right wing side. Carried in now by Jack Eichel. Fires a shot instead of trying to get around Hughes. And it looks like we've got another hit. As we see a Golden Knights player lose a helmet. As JT Miller adds another hit to his list. Early stages of the third. Eichel wins it back to Pietrangelo, and that goes off the pad of Demko and out. Oh, looks like we're going to have our first penalty. As Mark Stone is called for tripping on Elias Pettersson. I mean, he did get a stick underneath, I'll give him that, but he did stay on his feet. But I can't argue that he wasn't interfered with, so. Vancouver, this might be what they need to get back into this game. First man advantage for either team. Golden Knights win the draw. Sent down by Riley Smith. And collected by Nick Waugh with a chance, short-handed. Demko, oh no, it's in! But it might not count. It was jammed away, and I'm not sure what the call would be if it doesn't count. We'll have to stay tuned for that. All right. Either team, or both teams rather, have had one goal called back. Puck brought in by Theodore, then knocked off the stick of Waugh. Braden McNabb with a hip check. And it looks like Riley Smith was able to get there. And he nearly cleared it, but it only got as far as center and brought back in by the Canucks. Nice defensive play for Alex Pietrangelo to stay with him. Or that may actually still be McNabb and Theodore. Oh, yes, it is. It looked like a right-handed stick. That's why I wasn't sure. And I only saw a 7, so my bad. Nice defensive play by Shea Theodore on his backhand. 17:44 to go here at the third, as Vegas has won every draw in this shorthanded situation thus far. Drive! Off the stick of Carlson, denied by Demko. Now the Canucks look to do something with this man advantage. And they're not able to because of the stick of Braden McNabb. Oh. Hill had it, was told to hold it, but then got it out anyway. And no harm, no foul. William Karlsson with a glorious opportunity, but it was not to be. Save made by Hill off the post. Now the D crisscross and play catch. Ivan Barbashev sends it down the rest of the way. Collected now by Mark Stone. Off the pad of Demko. Try to get the one touch to Stone, but it would not work. Huge hip check as the Canuck takes a spill. Big hit by Stone, then Stone gets jostled a bit. Gets the puck to a safe outlet in Pietrangelo. And now Ivan Barbashev looks to carry in. He'll shoot, that goes off of some Canucks and wide. Barbashev now a bit of a wrecking ball with a big hit. And it looks like Vancouver is going to have another power play opportunity as soon as the Golden Knights touch the puck on the delayed call. Joel Ward looking for an explanation. And it looks like Nick Hague is going to be the guilty party. Let's see what happened to him. Yeah, that's a bit more of a blatant trip than the first one, actually. Golden Knights were successful on the first kill. So anything you do once, you can hopefully do again. Alex Pietrangelo up to 25 hits on the playoff. Or in the playoffs, I should say. And this time the Canucks do wind up winning a draw in the offensive zone. But Nick Waugh gains it and sends it the rest of the way for an easy clear. Pettersson. Got it to Besser. It's then knocked down, carried in by Shea Theodore. Oh. Goes all the way back down into the Vegas Golden Knights zone. Probably not the way that Vancouver would have envisioned it. Tried to do something with it, and the puck deflected off a stick. And there's a battle for it behind the Vancouver net. Carried in now by Nick Waugh, shorthanded. Drive, scores! Off the post and in! Nicholas Waugh gives the Golden Knights a 3-0 lead, shorthanded. He had a glorious chance earlier that was called back, but no mistaking that one. Nice friendly bounce off the post, and it's in. 3-0 Golden Knights. with a shorthanded bid, 49 seconds remaining on the Vancouver power play. Puck sent in by Pietrangelo, bounces off of Demko. Nice defensive play. Pietrangelo gains it again. This time it's carried in by Howden. Drifting, shooting off of Polisar, and that could not go. Or did not go around. Carried in by Howden. Pair of 21s battle for it. And the Canucks faithful are not happy. I don't know if there's an injury on the play or they're just not happy with the fact that the Canucks aren't showing much in terms of an offensive punch. Haig out of the box, and he had a glorious chance, but he was not successful. That is going to be an icing call. No, it's not. Nick Haig is able to beat out the icing. Get a chance. Rebound for Olofsson. Denied twice by Thatcher Demko. Puck carried in now by Ivan Barbashev. Barbashev shoots and scores! Rifles one! Does Ivan the Terrible, and it's 4-0 Golden Knights. Does a little spin move, gets himself some space, and flings it past Demko. And you can see the Vancouver bench just looks dejected right now. .5:15 to go in the third, and Vancouver is staring at a 3-0 series hole. Shot by Stone, looking to add his name to the score sheet, but not now. My word, Vancouver has had a tough time generating shots. Stuck on 6 as the Golden Knights are at 42. Now Whitecloud. Perfect blend of defense and offense for the Golden Knights. Only holding Vancouver to, as of me saying this, 6 shots. Make that 7 shots, 8 shots now. Best flurry that the Canucks have had. I'm sorry, that's only 7 shots, actually. Now there's 8. But Vegas is able to get it out and send it the rest of the way, collected by Ivan Barbashev. Barbashev just battered and banged all over the wall there, so hopefully he's all right. Got a cross to Hurdle. Shoots, turn aside, and then Dorofeev does a little pirouette around the net. That's denied as well. Back out to the blue line. One-time blast denied by Demko. Vancouver now up to double digits in shots. Congratulations. That shot's blocked before it could get there. Hurdle tries to feed it up the middle, but he is not able to do so. And that is it. Put a bow on this one. It is over. The Vegas Golden Knights come into Vancouver, get a shutout, and hold the Canucks to only 10 shots by the end of this game, while putting up nearly 50 of their own with a balanced scoring attack, and win this game 4-0. 11 shots for Vancouver, 46 for the Knights. Rest of the stats, of course, hits absolutely wrapped up by the Golden Knights by the end of this game, 42-27. And a slight edge in the faceoff dot actually at the end, 12-11. Vancouver did wind up drawing 2 penalties, but they were unsuccessful on both. So, the Vancouver Canucks are on the brink. Can the Golden Knights put them away? Stay tuned and find out maybe later this week or next. As I had mentioned previously, I am moving, so I have to see what happens with my setup. But I'm hoping to not be interrupted too much. But either way, thank you all for tuning into this episode of the VIG Lounge, where the Vegas Golden Knights have a huge 4-0 win to take Game 3 and lead this series 3-0. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Thursday, everybody.